He laughed at me.
Wow. Yeah, I know. That's why I got Supercoach up.
Coach.
Well, we've got our confirmed teams.
We've got
our confirmed teams now, though.
Oh, we can talk giraffe. Fucking definitely could talk giraffe.
Well, you fucking.
But I have to pick a posy with you. Because welcome to the Motley Crew, and here we are, talk rugby league. But first of all, Supercoach. So what did I do wrong, Mr. Cody, with you fucking chat in the group chat today?
You know that was Butters that started that.
Oh, but you're the one that fucking you really hurt my heart, saying. I can't remember what you said, but you're like, 7 out of 12 cunts don't know what we're doing. What the fuck are the rules? I'm like, are you serious, Ronnie? Like,
you know that wasn't me.
Sure, it was you.
I did the if you know, you know.
No, but before that. Yeah, that was all right. That's
yeah,
great.
it was Butters.
I'm sure before that, here we go.
And then it was Harley first. He asked, can you let everyone know? Because only 7 out of the 12 knew about the fining system.
Well, how is that my fault? Well, that's his dickhead Kyle's idea, money man over here. And people were there.
Yeah, you're running it.
If they didn't listen, that's not my fucking problem.
Only the 7 people that were here know about it, not the 3 that were at another house and 2 that are in a different state.
Yeah, well,
territory.
Yeah, well, I thought we already discussed it was a stupid idea. Well, no, not a stupid idea. A great idea. Yeah. But not everyone's going to be able to do it.
So that's why you needed to put it into the chat, being the ringleader, and see if everyone else was keen on it. That's why he said put a poll up. He didn't tell you to do anything. He said put a poll up and see if everyone's keen.
Who said put a poll up?
Harley.
Fucking Harley loves a good poll, eh? He went into my fucking cricket group chat for one day. He's like, oh, do polls to do sense. So we did that, and it was the most stupidest idea now. Now he's telling me to do polls in this. I've done 2 polls for Supercoach Draft. Where are we doing it? What time? No, we did not.
No, technically what time did work, but where didn't, because it was 3 and 3.
The night. We fucking picked 7 o'clock on a Saturday.
That worked because Butters was like, I can't do that. Okay, done. Easy
that
decision.
worked fucking lovely because it was like 8 votes. It was like 8 votes.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you did the polls for that...
Also, how cool was that emoticon? Like the smiley face, face. Oh, it was cool. Never seen that before. Anyway.
I wish your face did that. Just went...
numb.
Fluorescent or what is it?
Muted.
Luminescent or whatever the hell that thing is. Invisible. Didn't have to
then anyway, 2 games of draft, and fuck me, it's going to be fucking red hot.
We've already...
Good old Harley already fucking blowing up the rules. Jumped on the waiver wire to Loopy's 5/8 already. Game 1.
Oh, yeah, nice one.
Game 1.
Yeah, I reckon...
when did he do that? Because I had a look at the waivers this morning.
Max needs to do a little sneaky as well, I reckon.
I was waiting for Team List to come out tomorrow.
I feel like we're already going to have the biggest upset. I feel like, I don't know if he's going to win, but big Dylan Ritchie with the pull of the weekend so far with Xavier Savage fucking going massive for him. Red hot.
Oh, could you imagine if he got the dub with like no one playing?
I know, but...
And he had Liam Martin on his bench for 58. Rookie. He's got no idea.
To be honest, I forgot to change my team. I was meant to put Capewell in.
Oh, really?
He only scored 51 with a try, but...
Well, Max
so you're already running with 12 this week, Kyle?
Hey?
You've got 12 in your team now. Can you do anything about it?
I haven't really looked.
Oh,
he's only got 12 because Jai Arrow is technically injured.
But he should be playing. But he might not be.
See, Campbell Graham and Walker look good for round 1 too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Max got stitched up because Dane Laurie ended up playing a big part in that game and ended up scoring himself 88. So I was like, maybe he should have pick Addo Carr, because Addo Carr, I'm pretty sure, is not playing the first 3 rounds.
Did he put an emergency on him, though?
Hey? Yeah.
Oh. I haven't done that for any of my players.
Yeah, he put 4 emergencies in.
I've got no emergencies.
I don't know if I read it wrong, though, on Max's. It looks like he's got it as a fullback reserve, so I don't think he can do anything about it now.
Hey? Oh, I see what you mean.
And his fullback's still in Edwards, so his fullback's already locked in. Unless it doesn't show up properly on my side, but that's how I read it when I had a look.
Yeah,
no, but if he's classed as fullback... No, because if he's fullback centre wing, he can cover both spots.
When you choose reserve, though, you got to choose position they reserve, bro.
Oh, yeah, right.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
You just choose where you pick them on your team, but on your bench, it doesn't matter.
No. Oh.
As long as they cover a position that they cover.
Yeah, because I just put the emergency on Brimson. I know he's not playing, but because he's centre wing 5'8", then it just put an emergency on him. So you get coverage of both positions then.
Yeah.
I'm 3 versus 5 players in my draft, and I'm feeling, 50-50. I think I'm a little bit behind, but I don't think I'm that far behind. I did have Mulatalo, who was a bit of a flop, but I didn't expect him to do that well against Penrith in Vegas. So I knew it was always going to be tough for him. But I think James did have the biggest flop of the 2 games, and that was Lukey Metcalf.
Oh, yeah, that hurt my...
Struggled. But at least with Classic,
well.
nearly 60% of coaches got him, so it's like, doesn't hurt too much.
Yeah.
but it's already going to be like, fuck, do we trade him out or not? I know Kyle will, but
Kyle will get rid of him fucking quick.
No, I'm not, because my first thought when I saw he was on like 2 after half time, I was just like, well, he needs a big half, otherwise he's not going to be in my team next week. No, just kidding. Not happening. I'm going to hold.
Okay, we'll wait to see.
I'm feeling pretty good so far.
Though if he pulls out another shit score next week, I can't guarantee he's going to stay.
Yeah, that one into the price changes. If it's going to be like a 70, 80K price drop. Yeah,
considering he's my starting halfback and my backup's Duffy.
Oh,
I might have to just ride him.
Struggling.
Or just cut him.
But I'm going all right against you there, Kyle. Got you first round.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Two of us, a Shaq with that late try helped me out with the 73. Mitch Barnett, 55, so just pretty average. Luke Garner went well for me. Went a little better than I thought, 74.
Oh, a little bit better.
And Cam McInnes was 61 as me hooker.
And you didn't even like him, Cam McInnes, when you drafted him.
No, I said I liked him as my hooker. I just wasn't sure where his minutes were going to be at because he's, point per minute kind of guy. But if he starts playing less minutes, depending on their forward rotation.
Yeah, but you know what he's going to, like, he's a base stat machine. Tayan Tuapiki did nothing for us. Sneaky little 30.
Pretty much everyone from Rose is pretty underwhelming except RTS, who looks like a fucking gun must-have and classic.
Do you know who?
That's why I took him round 2.
He could have scored 4 tries and...
Did they not go? Every time they get there, they either stop at the half and jink, or they get to the centre and he'd step inside. I'm like, give it to Tui.
And man.
The one time they went there was when Capewell was on the wing and he got that try.
Yeah, because fucking RTS did the hit up through the middle, the tackle before, and then they swept it out to the left. I'm like, you guys been shit all day going left. And then they absolutely nailed it to perfection. And I'm like, why can you not do that while RTS is standing there, you bastards?
2 of us that took that run because he wasn't getting any balls. So he went, I got to go looking for a run. Goes in, looks up, they go left, and he just goes, Scored a great try at the end there.
I didn't jump on RTS to start with Classic, but I think I might have to get him in after round 2, especially. Like I said, he played all right, but the whole team didn't play that great, and I feel like...
But the work ethic is going to be he's going to do well with base stats as well, and then,
Because he's got that fullback work ethic.
Yeah.
He's just going to go, he's fit, strong.
But it's hard to say because the Warriors looked pretty shit, but they look like their left side was where they were going more and more and more, so I'm thinking RTS.
And I'm liking, the other sneaky one I'm liking, I've got Morgan Smitty's on my bench, off the bench for the Raiders. He scored 59. So if he can get that starting spot back, I think they just went for the bigger pack against the Warriors with having Papa Li'i start. So hopefully Morgan Smitty's starts his next game against a smaller pack at lock.
Well, he probably will with Tapine out because the bra will start.
True.
Big Puppy will go back into front row and Smitty's will come into that lock spot, I reckon.
Bloody oath. So I'm keen on that. So hopefully the rest of my team keeps pumping, baby.
Yeah, I'm waiting for to finish out my draft team. I'm waiting for the team list to drop to see if I need to do anything because I'm quite happy with my team, but I'm very light on the front rowers, which is what I didn't want. That was part of my draft plan, and I didn't follow that part. So I got Maxi King in my front row, but
yeah, I don't have any.
If Jai Arrow's my
starting benchies,
yeah, and then Daniel Saifidi's, I don't even know if he's playing.
Iffy.
Yeah,
he's a bit iffy.
Jai Arrow's iffy, so I could be in trouble.
We still obviously haven't locked in any of our.
And then I heard reports,
team.
buddy Fini Fuiaki and Conley Lemuelu are both jostling for that other spot. So is Felice Kafusi going to be? Is he definitely going to start second row for?
He's their vice captain, so.
Oh fuck! I thought he was not going to. Yeah, right.
He's their vice captain, so I'd say he'd get a fucking starting gig.
Yeah, right. Well, Fini Fuiaki can fuck off.
Fini Fui fuck off.
Fucking oath.
And then Classic, I got pretty burnt because I went the little pod player Casey McLean who got the first knockout boy. At least they do have the flex rule in, so I'm going to be using that flex rule straight away. But I was hoping to use it on 12 points from Luke Metcalf, not 4 points from Casey McLean. So
double
duped. So
you have been double duped.
Yeah, red hot start.
Hopefully Ethan Strange can keep it up. I ended up going him for me 5'8".
And Classic.
Yep.
That's a sneaky little potty there, mate.
Bloody oath. Because I was like, he was good last year and then he was in and out. So hopefully if he can get a full season and keep Fogarty beside him. I'm
pissed at Jake.
Why would you pick him for them for last day?
So Jake talked me out of Tamale.
Yeah, and I think it was the right call.
The Raiders winger.
It was the right call.
What was his job? What's his job security?
Not good. He's going to get another 2 weeks now because Savage is injured. I mean, suspended, so that's good. But as soon as they're full strength, he's not in their team.
Who's to come back?
Albert Hopewadi. And we know Ricky loves Albert Hopewadi.
Still a little mad.
73. Cheeky 73 from him.
But I still think I'm going to be trading him this week. Because 70, well, maybe not this week, but if he has another good game next week, his break even is going to be negative whatever.
What was the minutes like for, who was I going? Wade Egan. Did he play 80? Because he's my starting hooker.
I'm not sure.
I need to have a look. Hold on.
The Warriors were a bit
he did play 80, he just did shit.
Like I said, all the Warriors
48.
All the Warriors did shit except RTS, so it's hard to say.
Oh, Fisher Harris got a 61. That's not too bad.
It's true.
For him anyway, he was never a prolific Supercoach scorer.
Maybe there's still some updates that need to happen. I don't know.
I wouldn't think so, man. And they've already been updated at least once, so...
The one that scares me too that I thought was going to be a little potty is KO Weeks. In a high-flying, high-scoring game, he only got himself 33.
He just kept being like that quick link play or the dummy runner. It was weird.
Yeah, it's a bit of a nervous thing if you've got KO Weeks, Canberra put on 30+, and he doesn't score many. It's a little scary.
I thought he'd at least be around that 50 mark. I didn't think he was going to explode, but 33 is not good. Considering his initial break-even is 54, and he's already gone 20 under that. Another dodgy round, and he could drop a little bit of price.
I think I might regret getting rid of Hoskins. He was in my classic team for a long time, and then I got rid of him, and he pumped out a nice 57 with like pretty much just all base stats except 4 points, and he just looked pretty good.
Yeah, I got him in my classic.
Nice, yeah.
Got him in there, baby.
I was surprised.
Lukey Metcalf, so I was someone that was burnt.
I was surprised by Mitchy Barnett's minutes. He only played 51.
The whole their two bench front rowers played like 15 minutes each. It was so weird.
Jackson Ford played 51 off the bench. Dylan Walker 47, Aaron Clark 46.
Jackson Ford started at front row, and Mitchell Barnett went to lock. That's right.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. Because then I had a quick look at Jackson Ford after that late change, but he's way too expensive.
Nakore went to the bench, and he played 54 minutes off the bench. So, I don't know.
And then straight in, old Tapine, bloody suspended, so I'll get him out. Who would have thought to take Big Red over Tapine, eh?
Fucking hell.
Who would have thought that? There wouldn't be a single person out there, I reckon, that would have made that call.
What was that bet? Was it total points or average?
He said average.
Average, because I'm like, if it's total points, he's got a good jump head start on us. Hey, but the Red played awesome, but he's a loose unit. You just know he's going to fuck up too sometime this season.
Yeah, but he did. He dropped that one pill.
I mean, like,
the one thing that surprised me was the offloads. That's
I know. Boosts his points a lot at the start there.
And he gets in there. He has a crack.
Yeah.
3 offloads. Just the one error.
I'm still very confident in my bet. He only beat Tapine by 10 points, and Tapine got sin binned,
which is minus 10.
Plus 10 minutes off the field.
Yeah.
And he still looks like the shoulder charge was so dumb. I don't know what he was thinking.
Well, what is it? It's penalty conceded and 10 for the sin bin. So he was up minus 12 just for that.
I think it's minus 8 because it's minus 8 for the sin bin, minus 16 for a sent off. But because of the penalty, it's also the 2. So 10 and an 8, 10 and 18. But then you don't have that 10 minutes of him accruing points.
Yeah, having a red hot crack.
So I think they're a big winner now, though, with Tapine being bloody suspended for the 2 to 3 weeks. If you're not on the bra, it's probably someone you need to look at.
I think after this start, if you didn't already have bra, I reckon most people will get it.
I had him, and then I didn't.
Because his minutes were good too.
He played 59, 60 minutes.
Look at that. So red up. No, it's a pretty good start. How are you feeling overall about your draft? Did you enjoy it? Was it too many people? The weights were a bit, how are you going? But
it was a little bit hectic. I still feel like it wasn't too bad. I was just carrying on about the time just to make everyone aware that it wasn't just going to be something that went quick. I was like, I'm happy to sit here for 4 hours if that's what everyone was. But let's just think about this before we go ham. And then all of a sudden it's midnight and we're still here trying to pick teams.
Yeah. It was a bit of a funny one because I felt like there was a big break in between picks, but then it felt like that minute and a half went fucking quick when
Well,
you were on the clock.
Especially too because we were conversing. So there's a couple of times there where, like, especially because you can't really see the timer when you go to different pages.
Mm.
So I'd go 3 picks, and you're going off the average time thing. So I'll go, I'm in 3 picks, and I go through and I'm sort of trying to sort it out. And then all of a sudden I go, oh, shit, I'm already 25 seconds into me pick here.
Yeah.
It'd be good if there was like a little ding or a little alarm or something.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think as the drafts went on, we were starting to talk a bit more, and because when it was starting to try and filter out, once you got through all those good players at the start, it was
like that round 5, 6, 7. That's when it started to, and you're picking that mid pack, picking those nuffies.
I'm still pissed out Seyfarth.
You're an idiot. I was telling Butters about that, and I was like, the 2 people that got blown up about the most was Jack DeBellin and Alex Seyfarth. He's like, are you serious? I said, bro, he nearly had a meltdown for Seyfarth.
Yeah, I was fucking fuming because I left him and I was like, nah, no one's going to jump on Seyfarth. I'm like, I can leave him for a couple of rounds. And then I think it was it Tomoko? Nico, bloody picked up both of them. He picked up, oh no, he got Seyfarth and Harley took Jack DeBellin from us. Oh, so pissed.
Oh,
and then I didn't even, because I thought Jackson Ford was just going to ride the bench all year for the Warriors. So I didn't even look at Jackson Ford. I was like, nah. I was like, he's been a bit average. Like last season he was a bit average and he was sort of moved around and I was like, nah, I don't want him. I don't know what I didn't want.
I'm trying to recall now. There was definitely 1 or 2 that got taken just before my next pick that I really wanted. I can't recall exactly who now. I was pretty damn happy with my pick. I got picked 4th, so I was pretty damn happy with it. And then my night was made when I got my boy Kalen Pong with a 4th pick. I was trying to talk it in. I was talking it in, and I was like, I'm going to keep talking, and someone's going to just be a dog and steal him, but no one's stolen.
I really wish someone had taken him and just dogged it, but alas, they let him go.
I was very happy because the only one I wanted, if I couldn't get Pong out, like the best 5 was probably Cleary, but he went number 1, which I thought was smart. But if it was my 4th pick and Nico Hines was there, I don't know if I would have went Nico Pines. And
Nico Pines on the bench
should be maybe.
He's pining. Well, for me, I hate this team, but fuck, I've basically got their spine.
Haven't you?
Yeah. Walsh, Hunt, and Reynolds.
Brother, I got Arthur's, Hetherington, and Willison if you want to do a couple of trades, get their whole squad on the paper.
I'm actually going to go see if I'm waiting to see who their starting hooker is, and I might go get him off the waiver wire because I don't think any of the Broncos hookers got taken.
Yeah, one.
Oh, was it Corey Pakes?
Yeah, and I said it was
I reckon he's the one that's going to get the start too.
He will, but I was like, you're pretty game to pick a Broncos hooker because there's about 4 of them, and when Mam comes back, they're all just going to miss out to Hunt anyway.
Yeah.
So, lads, I don't know if you remember the first round, but who was your biggest surprise first round? I'll read them out. So we got Nathan Cleary went 1, Dylan Edwards 2, Tommy T 3, Kalen Ponga 4, Nico Hines 5, Paddy Carrigan 6, Reece Walsh 7.
Still pissed at the Paddy Carrigan call too.
Reece Walsh 7, Scotty Drink 8, James Tedesco 9, Jaden Campbell 10, Payne Haas 11, Jerome Hughes 12.
Who?
Jerome Hughes 12. Any of those really surprise you?
Paddy Carrigan.
So were you going to get Carrigan if...
I don't think he would have that early.
No, not that early.
You still would have went Walsh first pick?
Yeah. I still didn't stick to my plan. I was meant to get a halfback first. I looked because I didn't have my laptop obviously on Saturday night. When I logged on this morning, I looked at it and I was like, fuck, I was meant to go halfback first. But I went fullback first. And then I think
So if you went your plan a halfback, you would have went Jerome Hughes, you think?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, because Cleary and Hughes were taken. Yeah.
Cleary and Hines.
Hines, yeah, sorry. Yeah, Hughes was number 3 on my list for halfbacks.
So I think...
Where was Ben Hunt and Adam Reynolds on your list?
No, Ben Hunt was my number 1 5'8". I wanted him.
I think Jaden Campbell definitely is the most risky pick. If he was awesome last year, 100%. It was awesome. And he's got the Julie, and he's a great 5'8", last year. But
halfback will be different for him, though, I reckon.
He's still the guy that I can see.
Goal kicker.
He's still the guy that I can see. Unfortunately, I don't know, if the Titans are going that bad, it could get dropped. I still don't think he's locked in. He should be, right? He was that good last year.
I don't know if he'd be dropped.
but I don't mind. But other than that,
AJ Brimson's always the one that gets fucked
I'll
around.
just put Brimson into the centres and then put him to 6 and bring in a halfback.
I felt a little bit sorry for my mate Dylan. First time doing a Supercoach, first time doing a draft, and he got the 12th pick, so that's pretty shit. But then I also think it could be the hardest pick for, especially a rookie or noob person, because they're going to do both their picks back to back. And I think we can see that by his team. He's got a lot of players that are not playing.
He could have
injured.
asked a couple of questions.
Yeah, he could have asked a few questions.
And I think it didn't help that both Harley and I were taking the piss, talking about, is anyone going to pick Christian Welsh? Is anyone going to take Tohu Harris? Wow, Cam Murray's still there. Full well knowing that Cam Murray's out for the season, and he's obviously heard that and gone, oh, Cam Murray's still there, and he's picked Cam Murray. He's picked a few out of order.
And one of the greatest picks, I think. Like, he could be right, but I don't know. But he picked Reece Robson before Harry Grant. So I thought that was a bit of a wild one.
Yeah, but I felt like that's just being a Cowboys fan. I think he just wanted to
go a little bit cows. Yeah, okay.
But he also thinks that he probably is like, oh well, Reece Robson does a lot of work, does a lot of tackles. And has Dylan played fantasy?
No, he's never done nothing.
Nothing.
But if you look at the draft thing, Harry Grant would have been higher, same position. Harry Grant averages 10 more points than Reece Robson, and he win him.
Well,
and they both play Origin, so he could be right there. By the end of the year, we could be like, oh, Reece Robson.
Harry Grant
better.
is historically a slow starter, to be fair.
You took RTS round 2. Wow. I knew you got him early, but I didn't know it was that early.
I went 2 because there's just so many picks.
Yeah.
I was like, he is one that I want,
Really?
and I'm like, he was one that I was definitely confident with. So I was like, I just took him second because I'm like, yep. Which, in hindsight, nah, fuck it. Love it. I was going to say I'm pretty light on in the halves.
Oh, that was
and I
definitely
don't have
one.
a backup fullback.
I guess I didn't think it was going to happen, but I was really hoping I was able to get Dylan Brown at pick 21, but I was not able to, and I wanted to get a 5/8.
Yeah, because he went in round 1.
No, he went round 2, Dylan Brown.
Dylan Brown, sorry. And Dylan Edwards.
So I end up with Matt Bird as my 5/8, which I'm a bit nervous because I fucking...
For those of you playing at home and listen to the other episode where he absolutely smashed the Bulldogs, saying that
Doesn't
they
rate the
cannot win a
Bulldogs.
comp with that spine, and then with his first halves pick, he picks Matty Burton.
Yes, because...
So the bloke over here just says shit, apparently.
Yeah, and then he was trying to defend that selection fucking draft night too.
And it was going to happen. The halves and 5/8 went real quick. Did you get left in a bit of a pickle, Cody?
What's this for?
With his halves and 5/8, or did you? I know there was a couple of guys who left them real late, and they got some.
Oh well, considering I'm just having a look at my
feeders.
draft recap,
Yeah.
and bearing in mind I had planned to take halfback first.
Yes.
Right. I got my first halfback with my 5th pick, which was pick 55,
Oh yeah, that's pretty late.
which was Adam Reynolds.
Oh.
And I was tossing up between Reynolds and Sexton because I was like, I think Reynolds being the goal kicker for Brisbane, that was the only thing that tipped me back to Reynolds. I'm like, I've got Ben Hunter and Walsh. So I'm like, I don't really want Reynolds, but I was like, I think he's going to do better than Sexton. So
Adam Reynolds was good if he plays, but if he plays half the year, you got it back up.
I probably got it.
Oh yeah, Chad. Might have to just start Chad.
And then I probably I got a weaker 5/8 because I went Mitchie Barnett round 3 because he's another one that I wanted because he's just got a good workload, high workload, and he didn't really do as good as I thought he was going to do. So then I got Lockie Galvin, which I'm excited for, but my halfback's Toby Sexton, which hurts. And then I took Kobe Hetherington round 7, so that was probably a lot higher than normal. But
Jimmy took Luke Metcalf round 3. Oh, that hurts you.
Oh, yeah,
After
good.
yesterday's game.
You love to see that.
Man, I think the steal of this draft, I got him.
I got him, you reckon?
With my last pick 258, Isaiah Tass. Absolute steal, I reckon.
Absolute steal.
He's going to be all right on the wing there at South.
I took. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
I was surprised you let James Schiller drop all the way down. Well, I got him with my 19th pick, Carter. No one was big on Schiller. But anyway, cop that.
I got Mulatalo best.
Yeah, cop it. Yeah, copy. No, but what I was actually going over my team the other day when I was thinking about it, because I was like, am I happy with it? Am I confident with it? I like it for the fact of Drinkwater's, most likely not going to play Origin.
Yep.
Arthur's isn't. Crichton will. Zeri won't. Tuivasa-Sheck won't. Galvin won't. Sexton won't. Duncan won't. Garner won't. Barnett might. Nafu White won't. Lindsay Collins will. McInnes won't. Like, I've got so many players. I've only got like 4 players that I'm going to lose through Origin. So I've got a very consistent team that's going to play week to week.
Well, I think I've only probably got 3 that might.
Mitch Kennedy won't. Willison, Hunt, Smithies, Hetherington, Ilias, Sullivan. Calm Pereira could be, depending on his form, could be a shout.
Like, because I've only got Walsh, Hunt, and Watson, and Watson's a maybe.
Mm.
And then
even Hunt, depending on his form, might be a bit of a maybe too because he's getting on. They might look to go
that's what I mean.
Ponga off the bench.
And I don't know if Brimson will get a shout, but depending unless he has a blinder. But
he's down that pecking order.
Yeah. And then Lehigh Hopewadi might get a shout for the Blues, but
that's all form based.
Yeah. So
we've got like 8 injuries in our backline, maybe.
I've really only got one. I've really only got.
That's why he's saying long shot.
Well,
he
Turbo
didn't say he was a lock.
Turbo, Bradman Best,
Latrell.
He's a fucking good shout to make an Origin spot.
Yeah.
But like my only lock for Origin, as barring injury, obviously, is Walsh. Connor Watson should be there around roundabouts for New South Wales on the bench, but
I got Ponga, Best. Probably that's it, and maybe Olakwatu and Nenai in the second rows.
Maybe Olakwatu.
Maybe he didn't really make it last year.
Nenai will be in the Queensland squad.
Yeah,
but with that, I feel like
if Olakwatu's not on the Blues side, I'm
boycotting. Hudson Young, mate, way better player. Did you see him on? Red hot.
What is it? No, we're not getting into Origin chat now.
But
we get
one game on rubber leg. Again, I went a bit tactical with my depth, and I'm happy with what I did. But I've got Dream Buller. I went him pretty early, and Jacob Carrez.
Just adding in extra letters.
I went testicle with my depth.
Testicle.
So yeah, I went Buller.
Buller was a great pick. When did you pick him up?
And Coruscant, all injured under clouds, but I'm like, they're good players.
When did you pick up? Who did I just say?
Buller.
Yeah.
Pretty late, man. I think everyone had their fullbacks, and I was pretty much the first one to get double fullback. So
I was looking at him, and I'm like, should I pull the trigger? I was going to pull the trigger on Trelly too, but I just didn't want to go too early on my bench.
With those injured players, it was kind of like, how early is too early to pull?
I got him around 14 Buller. So pretty late, but I reckon not many. I reckon maybe someone went Latrell before me.
It's because, so I was trying to fill out my entire
field
before
first.
I went to my bench, whereas because I was like, when's too early to go to bench? Because there was a few players that you go, do I steal them now so I get them? But then I'm probably going to be weak in other positions, and why have backup players that are good if I can't even field a full strength team?
Yeah, because looking at my plan that I didn't obviously stick to, I was basically wanting to get like one in each position, barring centre wings. I was trying to avoid them early because I was like, anyone apart from you, unless you can get like someone like a Ruben Garrick or a Brian Toto early who are consistently scoring, their bases are high. Garrick's got his goal kicking there as well, but I was like, centre wings you can just sort of fill in and play with because on matchups. But the original plan was to sort of fill in one position each and then back up my halfback, fullback, and 5'8" real quick.
Yeah.
So then basically I'd have the spine sort of set and backup spine set by round 10.
Yeah, that would have been nice. I don't even have a fullback. If anyone's looking to get rid of a fullback. Who ended up picking up Trelly Mitt?
I'm trying to find round 8. You got taken, Trelly Mitt.
Yeah, and it was a fucking automatic one.
It was Jared. Yeah,
it was an automatic.
It'd be interesting to find out if that
also,
was automatic, but it did time out.
Can everyone change their names? Because it's really confusing.
Yes.
Should we put the number at the start?
Yes, that would be a lot more helpful. But it still doesn't help because I'm like, which one's which?
You got me, bitch.
Oh, that's right. I really enjoyed that. It was round 8, and I told it loud and clear. I'm either picking Gagai or Best this round, and I can't remember who not James the Year 2.0 is because it's still confusing me. It could be you.
I'm 2.1.
Whoever's 2.0.
2.0 is Harley.
He's like, I'm going Gagai.
Oh,
just on there. Yeah, it doesn't really tell me there.
Oh, I was going to say, on the game day and stuff, it has everyone's name, so it's fine.
Who do you think is, barring probably Dylan, because he's got a lot of suspensions, Because he picked up who? Didn't he pick up Spencer Leniu as well? Early?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't realize Savage got 114.
Yeah, it went
Holy
massive, man.
shit. Oh, that's right. He's got a lot of Roosters players.
Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah, I remember that now. Sammy Walker. Cam Murray. Oh, you got Romy Hughes, though. Why is Romy Hughes not his starting halfback?
Because he doesn't know, brother.
He's not playing this week.
Well, yeah, but he will.
Why is he not playing this week?
He's got a little...
And you got Keanu Kinney. That's not a bad shout at fullback.
And you got Austin Diaz.
I tell you, you know who's going to score the least amount of points? Just because we want him to, and he's changed his name again? Fucking James.
What is it now?
Who's Tapine?
I don't know. I might need to talk...
That's pretty funny.
I might have to have a chat with Dylan, but I just
But I was
realised...
like, one game, brother.
We might need to have a talk with Dylan. I just realised that looking at his full draft recap, he's got 5 front row forwards in his squad.
No wonder there was no front rowers left. I'll do a trade with him. I'll see what he needs.
They're all rubbish, though.
Oh.
He's got his last 3 picks. I think he gave up at this point because we were giving him a lot of shit. He's went Oregon.
Oh, he was also fucking dead.
Jordan McLean, Austin Diaz.
I'll give him. What position does he? I'll work with him.
James is going to lose.
I'll work with him to find what positions he needs because I'll take Spencer Leniu off him. I want him.
It's done. Yeah, I'll work with him and take all of them.
No, I just need a front rower. And Spencer Leniu, I'll take.
Oregon Fusi McLean, Austin Diaz,
That was an auto pick.
Yeah.
Junior Porter, Nat Butcher, Xavier Savage, who we got in round 17, Moses Leota, Sam Walker, Liam Martin, Victor Radley, Cam Murray, Dominic Young, Spencer Leniu, T. Marie Marti, who didn't even get picked, Ruben Cotter, Jaden Sewer, Dylan Lucas,
Ouch.
Nick Meaney, Keno Kinney, Zach Lomax, Reece Robson.
Yeah, but in all fairness,
he won't even be able to field a full team this week.
Tamari Martin will probably be back in the Warriors squad next week.
Yeah, maybe.
Because Chanel did not look great.
The whole team didn't look great.
Yeah. But I don't know why they sort of switched it up from... Anyway.
Who's predicted the lowest at the moment? James is going to lose. Only fucking...
I think by 16 points on me.
Six ahead of, or 6 behind Happy's Doggies. Built Like Legos at 636 as well. Bit ordinary.
He built like Lego is fucking trash. His team's overrated.
Nah, I got it'll be a low week for me this week, I reckon.
Oh, he's got Sandon Smith, Kalen Ponga with a HIA. He's got a lot of Cowboys players.
I know, I got too many. I got one too many, definitely.
You got 4. Nanai, McIntyre, all in the basically 3 of them are forwards.
And what'd you say? There's already been,
My front rowers, like this week, I got Hess and McIntyre this week. That's very bad. I got Liam Henry on the bench, and I reckon he'll be a good player when he's back fit. I reckon he'll play 40 minutes easy for the Panthers.
Oh, yeah, like you said.
And he's a goer.
Harley in the trade waivers already.
Yeah.
Who's he looping? I haven't really thought about looping.
He traded Kieran for him because he had Ethan Strange as his reserve 5'8".
So he's going to play 4, and so that he gets Strange as 89 points.
He just did it for Joel, which I might try to pick up.
And he got rid of Labert for Billy Smith.
I don't get that one.
Well, Billy Smith is a shout, should be back round 2 or 3.
And Billy Smith is probably
And
got a higher upside than Labert.
And he will walk back into the side. Well, depending, he might not walk out of the side.
If he
Just
walks
know
on
it.
the field.
It's just knowing how Billy Smith is. Great player. Can't stay fit, unfortunately.
But overall, I thought it was red hot. 12 was a good number. It took a little bit, but I liked it. I think
I think it's a good number.
we've got enough depth. I don't know if you could go 14 or more, nor that same amount of squad. It'd be tough.
If we go
Have a look at your waiver wire. How many? Yeah, like I said,
if we go through and have a look, ones that weren't picked up. Seb Chris went all right. He wasn't picked up. That Tamale went for 73. He hasn't been picked up. Trey Fuller, but he's injured. Jackson Hastings. I can't believe we let him slip through the cracks.
I thought Jake was going to take him pick 1.
Helam Lukey, injured. Lemu. Not really many, eh?
Mm.
No, there's not a lot.
Alex Johnson, if they get firing and he's going for that try-scoring record.
He's injured to start the season, though, isn't he?
Yeah. Valame or Valier, he should get the wing spot at the Cowboys, shouldn't he?
That's all up.
Yeah, there's really not many. There's definitely a lot of bench rotation plays and like
Brandon
fringies.
Smith could be someone that someone wants to bring in.
But no, it's good number, I reckon. Good number.
Yeah, because there's none on here that like jump out that you want.
No.
That you would have. Oh, Ethan Bullymore, he's going to have himself a season.
But he'll be on the bench as well. He'll play that many minutes. Lock and Croker's still there on a starting hooker.
How are you confident? How are you feeling about your matchup, Carter?
This week,
You got who's Tapine?
Jimmy, and he had a pretty good start.
He had Metcalf, though.
Yeah, which helps me, but we'll see.
You had Mulatalo. You need Sandon Smith to help himself a game.
It's like I said, it's about 50-50 at the moment. Maybe I'm going 40-60 to him so far. I think he's just ahead, but lots to go still.
Yeah, that 12 definitely helped you, but that 28 from Mulatalo.
Yeah, even if he just got to 40 or something, would be all right.
Tell you what,
I think the core of 66 was,
if the Broncos do a number on the Roosters Thursday night, I'm a good shout at beating codes, because you'd have to think that at least 2 out of those 3 I've got have got fingerprints on it.
I guess looking at his team, I don't know if is Sloan going to play for the Dragons. I'm not sure.
That's what I was just having a look at.
I was very
is Dean
tempted.
Mariner definitely in for the Broncos?
Yeah, he's in.
Yeah.
Bloody
Stags.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He'll be in then
for 2 months.
So I'm not sure about Sloan, and then he doesn't have any backup though.
Sloan's meant to be the starting winger.
Oh, he is supposed to be starting.
But
the only one that could, throw something into it is if Pappenhausen's fit.
Oh, I've heard he's definitely not fit.
He could get a bit of a... It's weird, though, because I think he himself come out and hopefully he plays Tyson Gamble for you.
But for me, James has got Tino and Jaden Campbell not playing this week because of bye, so I feel like if I do lose, it's a big win for him with those 2 guys on the bye this week.
And this is probably lucky for you, them two having the bye, so you can try and get the win up as well.
That's what I'm saying. If I don't, I feel like this would be, I should beat him, but if I don't, then it's a double,
you know who's going to let you down, and I can see it happening already, and a big spray inbound.
Callum Ponga.
Matt Burton.
Nah, he won't let me down. He'll get it.
Matt Burton is going to score like 4, and you're going to go off your head.
Oh,
he's going to get sent off.
It's loading. Anyway, thanks for the mutts for joining Muttley Crew Night Draft. Oh, I really enjoyed it. It was good get up here. People came over, had the laptops, the computers. It really set the scene. So thanks, Cody, for that extra little bit. Thanks, Maxi, for bringing his assistant coach. It was red hot. People really got around that.
I don't know what the point of having the assistant coach was there.
Because every time she said something, he was like, "Fuck up."
Yeah, it was like, you need to pick Ilias. No.
Yeah, it was just all Dragons players. Pick the Dragons, guys.
You need Ravalawa.
It's good.
I reckon next year, like you said, though, it'd be sweet to have it on like one screen. Doing it that way. That could get a little bit tricky though with the speed of it, like having to go up for your turn every time, or you just have one person you just yell at.
Or you go bigger and you give each. I feel like you have to do it all together because then you can make it a 3-minute timer, so you have a bit of time to walk up to the podium, walk down, but it doesn't really matter because everyone's there, and it might actually be quicker because you're not fucking doing other shit. That's like you're like locked in to do your draft.
Yeah.
So you could like fully walk up to a podium with a screen protector and be like, fucking
imagine.
Yeah, I was gonna say
the 12th.
I was gonna say you could have someone like
2026 draft.
You could have someone like Jade or something like that. Be like the commissioner. You call them through and go, "Hey, I want to pick Tamale."
You have to get every single person available on cards.
Yeah,
and they do the reveal. And with the next pick, Nathan Cleary.
Jake goes, "I want Ponga," and so she gets Junior Polga.
That was red up.
Yeah, whatever the card says, that's the final pick.
Excuse me, I would like to get Girimu Weg.
Quick touch before we go. With our classics, is there any big things that you're looking for the team list tomorrow? Mine is just probably my cheap front rowers at the moment. I got 2 guys there that I don't know if they'll be playing, but if there's a cheap front row that's starting, I'll definitely be probably jumping on them. And then probably still waiting on Jack Goswowski if he's playing for the Broncos or not. So I still got a few spots there I'm just waiting on.
See, mine is, seeing if Jackie Bird gets that lock spot.
Yep.
And probably Adam Dewey. Maybe the Tigers I'll be looking at to see if Dewey gets that centre spot.
He's getting that spot, mate. Especially now Nathan's out injured. It's his spot, mate.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Still risky. And then mainly, like it doesn't really matter because I can't really trade him out for anyone, but Purdue. See if he gets that spot at the Cowboys.
Surely. That's all the talk, mate.
Yeah, he's just on my pine at the moment.
Like even Toya, I've got him, but I'll probably keep him if he doesn't get the spot because this sounds like he's got the rap. And he's 170k, so it doesn't really matter.
And I've got a little pod that I don't want to mention.
Oh, okay. You be that guy. Cody?
No, fucking...
Are you still resetting?
You can't do that now.
It's all fucking locked in, baby.
That button broken.
No, I don't know. No, everything's fucking sweet. I'm not sort of waiting on team list, I suppose, unless there's like some big some big outs that you're not
big crazy
expecting.
ones, yeah.
But otherwise, I'm not the happiest with my classic. I kind of forgot about it and did it at like 2 a.m. last Saturday night because I was all draft. Then all of a sudden I was like, oh, I got to get me classic ready. I was doing it in my fantasy team.
See,
at the same time.
I was working Sunday morning, and I was like, so I was trying to do my classic the night before just to lock it all in, and then I don't think I was still super stoked about it. But anyway,
and
because I probably would have I have a feeling I might have brought the bra back in, but I don't know. Can't confirm or deny.
I want to see. You can't see anyone else's teams yet, so I don't know how well I'm going.
I'm worried though. In Big Mutley Crew Classic, there's one guy who's on 0 points, so I'm worried they didn't get their team in at all.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And they're lost mons, so that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, you can't see anything. 320 to zip.
And you've got no projected or nothing.
Yeah, they've got no projected, so they haven't done a team.
Haven't done a team?
No, well, they've got no projected, so there's no team there.
I'll just shoot them a message.
Someone with 467 after 2 games, but only a 10.
Well, at least that's a good start for Maxi, the Barley Nines.
Yeah, true. He gets a dub up straight away.
He's got a buy straight up.
Oh, and the for and against on that too helps big.
Is the secondary one for our classic comp total points or for and against?
I went total points.
Good.
I hate for and against.
Yeah, for and against is shit.
Oh.
For classic, for matchups, because it's like this. Yeah. It's because if you verse old mate when it's a bye week and you get less score, your points difference isn't there. So total points is better. I do agree on that, Carter.
Old Stu Pidass projected at 11.08. Could have himself a big one early.
That's Mr. Trey Darty. He was pumping himself up already. Cricket yesterday.
Who's actually projected the highest for us?
Yeah.
Him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why I said it.
That's why I brought it up.
Oh, yeah.
I was surprised. I was like, I wonder if anyone is going to be over 1,100 because everyone looks like pretty average scores.
I was just hoping it wasn't
They'll probably adjust and move around once teams get locked in as well because you'll have ones like, if anyone's got dry arrow and shit like that, they're not.
No, well, the projected doesn't change.
Hey?
The projected score doesn't change.
I'm saying if they have injured next to their name, that score doesn't go to your projected. So if you have someone in your team that has an injury cloud on them, that doesn't go towards your score.
Right, okay, all right. Okay,
so if you've got someone in there that you think's going to play,
yep,
and it says they're injured,
yep, thanks.
Not counting.
I'm not Jake. You don't need to mansplain that.
I just need him to understand it.
Well, then talk to him.
He doesn't listen. I need him to absorb it like a toddler.
Get paper towel and absorb it.
Absorb it in her mouth.
Anyway, I think that's it.
Stream.
Let's wrap it up and enjoy and hope you know how to coach.
Fuck you, James.
Not your year.